all their dreams until the night was gone. Leave them trembling in the cold gray dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind. And now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip-wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill or maybe two, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa. Moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land. Just another piece of tail flopping in the sand and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed to wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, cause I look like such a whore. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. Slipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone. Leave them trembling in the cold gray dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind. And now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip-wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they called a man. Slippery on
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Into the Fey. I'm Lady Dame, the host of this channel, and are my captions not working? Suddenly they're not working. Neat. Cool. Okay, great. Perfect. For some reason. Anyway, hi, everybody. Welcome back to... Oh, actually, Rack, can you say one word for me?
Butts.
Thank you.
Perfect. Nice.
I was like, it's not okay. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome back to Into the Fey. We're in session 6, and it's been a couple weeks, so I'm excited to get back. Shepard, why don't you take it away?
Good time zone, humanoids out there listening and viewing the story that has been unfolding at a semi-regular schedule. Previously on Into the Fey, the party had returned from an adventure after capturing a handful of small, fiend-like creatures known as boggles. After discovering that they might have the same family lineage as Eressea, their point of origin ended up being in the center of town, at the large tree in which the Five Mind regularly meet for council gatherings. Upon this discovery, the party decided to take a side quest from Callista, asking the party to search for a missing ship and the cargo that was within it. The party went into the sewer, and after a couple of minutes of exploration around the base of the tree, had hopped on a boat and traveled out. It is late in the evening at this point, the sun finally gone, but a small amount of light shining in the distance, that beautiful purple red. And it seems that there's a landmass just a little 2-3 miles off of the main shore. And there seems to be some sort of shipwreck. Now let's see what happens next.
Are we almost there? Oh, I'm muted, apparently. Neat.
So, Evaethe, what exactly are we doing here again?
Callista didn't say exactly, but my understanding is that, there's some, I guess, goods that were supposed to make it into port and didn't. They're gonna have their, Callista's name on them, so we just gotta retrieve those boxes specifically. Pretty sure we're not supposed to open those, but she said whatever else is kind of finders keepers since no one came out here to claim any of it, so we're just gonna see what we can find.
So it's a rescue mission.
It's more asset retrieval, if I'm getting the gist of this correctly.
I'm just happy we're almost here. It feels like we've been out here on the water for weeks.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Saying Saito has a note.
Come on, out in the open water, in this tiny dinghy. Lord knows what's in here. It's team building. It's fine.
Shepard, as we get closer, Evaethe, as best as possible, is going to definitely try to keep an eye out to see if there are any other competitors in the area that might interfere with what they are trying to do here.
Evaethe uses their perception skills to see if there are any competition on the horizon or any shadows moving on the island.
Okay.
Who is steering the boat, and how close and where are we going?
Oh, yeah. I forgot Evaethe also has the vehicles proficiency. So we're trying to get as close to the as close to the shipwreck as possible. I don't think I have a way to ping in here.
Here,
but
tell me when to stop.
Okay. Keep going. Okay. So keep getting to the right a little bit. And yeah, that's about
All right. Make a d20 check with proficiency.
Okay. Perception. So that's a 17.
Your proficiency bonus is a +7.
Oh, I thought it was a perception check. I'm sorry. So 14.
14.
Oh, wait, for the boat driving. Yes, 14.
Copy.
For the boat driving.
You take the ship closer to shore, and it appears right, let's say, here.
That'll work.
And the party gets closer enough to shore that their dark vision can make out the details of the things ahead of them. There is a destroyed boat here that looks like it has been here for 10 days at least. There's a few half-rotten corpses collecting in the water and on the shoreline nearby. And littered debris is floating in the water, is dangling off of ledges on the ship, as well as littered onto the shore of the island itself.
Oof. Ugh, okay. I probably should have said this a minute ago. Specifying, I'm trying to get close enough to shore that it's easy to get to and from, so that we don't have to swim too terribly far or anything like that. So if that's about where this is, then, like I said, would like to keep an eye out for competitors or, interference. Yeah, sure. That's better. That's my bad.
And the story continues.
Ilytzia does not like to get wet, so.
At least not that way, darling.
Oh, whoa. Oh.
I'm sorry, it was right
Good
there.
job.
And it begins.
That was
Realized it was still Saturday.
softballed in for that one, huh?
It's Saturday somewhere.
I don't think that's how time works, but sure.
So,
Okay.
What are we going to do about these bodies? We can't just leave them there, right?
Why not?
Would you like it if someone left you?
I mean, I'd be dead, so I don't think I would super care.
What about me? If I died, would you want me left behind?
I mean, that's different, though. You're you, and you're not a strange dead body floating in the water to me.
Well, yeah, but I'm me to someone.
Wait, you mean they're you to someone else? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. The words are difficult sometimes. Yes, they are me to someone. Vis-a-vis you.
Okay, well, look, I'm not going to stop you if that's really what you want to do with your time here. I'm going to look for these boxes, and let's just meet in the middle. You do you, I do me, and it's all good.
What if we just see if we could find anything identifying about them? And that way we can tell somebody without having to drag the bodies back, but at least let them know where their people are?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
See, compromise. Perfect.
Cool. All right, so the two of you are on dead body duty, I guess, and, I'm going to look, like I said, for the stuff that we came out here for.
All right, maybe we should have, like, some kind of signal in case there are, like, monsters or sea creatures. You can call out and let us know. We'll come running.
You'll hear me shout extremely loud.
Yes, I suppose that works.
Ilytzia sort of puts out her hand, and this light orb starts glowing in it, and she sort of tosses it up in the air. I mean, this could work too, at least on our end. Just some dancing lights. They sort of twinkle.
Ooh.
It's like a vague lilac color.
Okay, great.
Useful.
Neat.
Take it you don't have anything like that then?
Is that at me? Was that directed at me?
Just at all of you in general.
I'm not magically inclined per se, just... Do
Yeah, I can't do magic.
All right, screaming it is then.
Just yelling very loud. Perfect.
Okay, well, all right, here we go. Okay, Shepard. So yeah, keeping an eye out. I'm trying to find these boxes that are marked for Callista, in addition to seeing if there's anything else juicy just out and about.
Evaethe uses their investigative skills to see if they can find anything of interest in this main debris pile.
Can Snaac assist?
They may.
Okay. So with assistance, that's a 17.
While rifling through the supplies on the boat, Evaethe had found and learned a few things. A few of the things discovered item-wise was a pair of bullseye lanterns and a single flask of oil that had not been broken and spilled out into the ocean. There are a trio of small candles, a tinderbox, a total of 150 feet of usable hemp rope, and a small coin purse with 4 wooden coins inside. The other thing that they notice is that the boat's make and the uniforms of the sailors seem to indicate that the ship had come from the Eastern Empire of Zulan. The crew come from various cultures and ethnicities, but you do recognize a few people who have come and gone on the shore of Singcaster before. There are also a few people wearing the colors of Lillian's lovelies, hiding amongst the crew and floating amongst the debris.
Ooh. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, but I don't see the boxes that were for Callista, or Evaethe doesn't see those boxes, correct?
You don't find Evaethe does not see this box in this part of the ship. They also do not find anyone who looks like an officer or captain of any sort, mostly just dock worker types.
Okay.
Baraus, what are you doing? Or what is Baraus doing?
He figured that everyone was told to go do their own thing, so he's exploring the island.
Baraus uses their excellent perceptive skills to see what else is going on in this place.
Oh, there we go. Would that be a roll?
Of perception.
That is a 17 total.
There seems to be a total of just about 5-6 trees, maybe, and a couple of rocks, large boulders littering the landscape. But most of this island seems to be just sand with a strange density that's hard to describe upon initial sensation. But it does not have the feeling that the sand itself does go deeper than just a few inches. In the center of the island, there is a small collection of rocky boulders, and one of the corpses of a crew member collapsed, draped over a wooden chest. It looks like they went through lengths to try and preserve or store this in some way.
Baraus will use thaumaturgy to increase the sound of his voice so he can be heard at the ship.
Hey, guys, I think I found something.
You think that was us? Are we supposed to go? All right, I'm just gonna get this body out and let's go over.
Eressea takes this body and brings it closer to shore so that it can at least dry out a little.
Oh, that's a very potent smell.
The body is bloated and green, but the facial features can be made out enough.
Oh, I did not need to look at it close enough for a description.
Hey, Shepard, can Baraus make a medicine check to ascertain the cause of death?
They can.
What do? 8 plus 3, 11 total? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep.
The body seems to have suffered many blunt force traumas to the entirety of their body, but the drag marks along the sand indicate that they were still alive when they left the confines of the ship to get to the center. It is you are unable to tell the exact time of death or the weapon of choice per se, but you do discern that the body at least was alive for probably a few hours upon its initial conflict before passing away.
Oh. Baraus will wait there for the party to reconvene.
All right, let's go.
If everybody's headed over there, Evaethe is gonna just keep rummaging in this area.
Very well, while they gather, Evaethe gives me a perception check to rummage through the area.
Nice. 20.
While the party gathers to do their thing, you find a carpenter's toolkit, a cobbler's toolkit, a decent-looking woven basket that could contain about 5 pounds of equipment, 6 copper bars, and a pair of fancy leather boots that look like they might fetch a good coin.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, at the other side of the island,
I'm very concerned about what could have caused a whole ship of people to just fall down dead.
Well,
Yes.
judging from the markings on this body, it looks like something blunt. No real piercing or slashing or anything like that.
Then I did see a bunch of people on the ship that were dressed like some of those guys that attacked us in the city that other day. Called themselves Lilies, Lovelies, or whatever.
Yes, Lillian's lovelies.
Yeah, those guys. Or ladies. I don't know.
Any sign of what caused the ship to crash?
We weren't really looking at that. We were just looking for whatever Evaethe was looking for.
What happened to this fellow here?
Looks like they took quite a beating and then dragged his chest all the way over, but can't really ascertain what really happened.
I mean, maybe it's a silly question, but have you opened the chest to see what was inside?
I know a bit better than to open a foreign chest that is not known to me.
Wait, why?
I'm not.
world building question before Snaac does this. Eressea, how long have you known of Evaethe and their family?
Oh, I think Evaethe and Eressea have known each other since, I want to say childhood. Was that what we agreed?
Very well. Like mentioned earlier, although bloated and aged from 10 days of decay, the body's facial features are still preserved enough to make out whom some of these people are. And this body here that you look down at looks like the older human sibling of Evaethe Winroar, known as Danette Winroar.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Evaethe?
Snaac heads towards the chest.
Evaethe, come here now.
I'm looking for stuff. I'm busy.
It's important.
Meanwhile, Snaac, you are trying to open this chest or
First,
lick it, or what's
Snaac
happening here?
Will check the trap to check the chest to make sure that it's not booby trapped.
Snaac takes a moment of hesitation while Eressea observes the corpse to investigate whether or not this is shenanigans.
Right.
Is that a proper investigation check?
Investigation, yeah. And yeah.
18.
With my investigation, that's a 12.
Excuse me. So from the two separate investigation checks, Eressea can notices that there are human hand-sized sucker marks on the skin and parts of the clothing and armor on Danette's body. Meanwhile, Snaac, you confirm that there isn't any type of rope or pressure plate or secret string around this chest to indicate a trap.
Right. Snaac will test the lid of the chest to see if it is latched shut or locked.
As it jiggles, you can confirm that it is secure with some sort of lock, a single keyhole in the center of the chest.
All right. And seeing the keyhole, Snaac will crouch down and fish out his newly acquired thieves' tools and gonna try and pick the lock.
While this is happening, Eressea is going to start running over to Evaethe.
All right, make a dexterity check with proficiency.
Would this be a sleight of hand check, possibly?
You may.
Yep. Hey, natural 20.
With a satisfying, delicate click, the lock swings open, and inside you see an interesting sight. But before you can collect your thoughts and get a full description, the ground rumbles and trembles. That strange sensation that Baraus had felt before becomes more apparent to everyone's tootsies as the sand begins to shake and spread, and it looks like the sand is covering just a fleshy carapace. This island is not an island. As tentacles start to rise from underneath the sand, and a large head cranes and turns to look at the party, a mysterious, gigantic sea beast begins to attack the little critters that are crawling over its back. And so initiative was struck.
What was that about this not being Saturday?
Quoting a good friend of mine, Nani the fuck is that?
Nani the fuck.
Nani?
So dumb.
Since it's been a while, don't forget to type your initiative into the chat so that it can be kept track of in all of this chaos. And now to roll for the monster.
That was not the correct number. Sorry. There we go. The highest initiative Ilytzia has ever rolled ever.
It's time to be a bit jumpy.
It's got to be the
10,
tentacles.
15, 18. 13. So that goes 4. So it starts with Ilytzia.
Okay.
Let's see here. I gotta add. Boop.
The boat's too close. No!
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I feel like I'm. Evaethe, there they are. Then Snaac. Snaac. Then Monster. Then Baraus. Then Eressea. Now Ilytzia acts.
Ilytzia, the very familiar shadow forms around Ilitzia's head and goes to float over the nearest tentacle being this one over here. I won't do the thing, but this one sort of right in front of her, between her and the ship, essentially. There we go. That one. And a crackle of lightning basically breaks down from the shadow to strike at the tentacle. Hopefully hits. Oh, there it goes. Gone forever. There. So for 19.
That strikes the fleshy appendage.
Wonderful. Fleshy appendage. Oh, beautiful. 12 points of lightning damage to the fleshy.
It has a title now.
It has a title, yes. 12 points to the fleshy appendage of lightning.
As lightning leaps from Ilitzia's fingertips and into this fleshy pillar, it crackles and steams in heat and tucks itself in like a shriveled husk.
That was way too easy.
Are there any other actions Ilytzia takes?
No, I believe that is all. Yep, that's it. There we go.
Okay. Remind me kindly how to do the ruler thing again.
The letter M and the number 2, I believe, is line of... Yes. We.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Sweat. So seeing this, actually, one other question. I am so sorry. Am I correct in seeing, since it's a little fuzzy, are there 2 of these fleshy appendages that are currently visible to us?
Currently visible, there were 2 to Evaethe, but one of them was struck with a lightning bolt and shriveled into the ground. The only one within line of sight right now is this one.
All right, then. Evaethe will, seeing Ress running in this direction, but then seeing this happen behind them, Evaethe is going to kind of like lean to one side and just cast Frostbite on the one that is visible to them, which is a con saving throw on its part. Oh, well.
23.
Saves for me. Okay. That's cool. So nothing happens, but Evaethe will try to get a little closer. That's about as far as they can go, and that is their turn.
Snaac acts next.
Okay, when Snaac opened the chest, did he perceive that whatever was inside the chest to be like something that he could possibly carry, or did it look too big for him to like lug around comfortably?
Inside the chest are a pair of glassblower and tinker's toolkits, except all of the tools and the bag itself are made of expensive materials such as adamantine and mithril. These individual items could be 1,000 gold or more each.
Right,
They're both about the size of a lunchbox.
I'm In that case, Snaac is going to close the chest back up, and it's gonna. Let's see. How high is this? Not this one. Yeah, how high is this rock over here?
About 5 feet high.
5 feet. Okay, then Snaac is going to. Alright, so Snaac is going to turn around. He's going to take a shot at this appendage over here with a short bow. So that's 17 plus 6 for 23.
Strikes true.
Alright, so I don't believe I get sneak attack for this because there's no one around it and I didn't have advantage. So it's just going to be a base d6 of damage. That's going to be 8 piercing damage.
It is bloodied from the arrow, but is still alive. Or,
Okay.
rather, I mean, the whole thing is one living thing, so...
Alright, and then for his bonus action, Snaac is going to scamper around the rock and tuck himself into this little... Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so... see... Would Snaac have seen the other tentacle, when he was around here?
Well, they probably noticed it when they turned around, at least.
Okay, then Snaac, I think, is going to climb up onto the rock over here to, kind of get himself off of the sand.
Gaining some high ground.
Mm-hmm. And I think that will be Snack's turn.
Let's see here, too. All right. So as this battle continues, or rather, even barely begins, another pair of tentacles sprout from around the environment.
Boop. I love this for us.
That's a big boy.
Let's see here.
Large friend.
Boop, boop. Tentacle number this one. They don't necessarily move in the way that these tokens do, but they are very long tentacles and thus move around the entirety of the back of this creature, who has the capabilities of scratching themselves when they have an itch they might not be able to reach. And this tentacle attempts to wrap itself around Ilytzia.
What?
Rolling a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits Ilytzia. Somebody forgot Mage Armor.
10 bludgeoning damage as you are grappled by this.
Ow. That hurts very much.
This tentacle attempts to grab at Snaac, who is up on the rock, trying to create a bit of distance between them and the creature. Seven plus 19 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits, yeah.
Rolling. Plus 11 bludgeoning damage as Snaac is grabbed by a fingy too.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a
One,
fingy,
two.
no.
This tentacle grabs at the ship and tears a piece of debris off a large wooden pillar and throws it towards What's the closest thing in its sight? Evaethe. What is the throw?
Dare you? What is my AC?
And
Oh, whoop. Okay.
14 to hit.
Oh my gosh, that's my AC. It just hits.
Ties go to the defense side, so matching an AC is a miss.
Oh, okay.
So very close. This debris kind of brushes Evaethe's hair as it splashes into the ocean. However, there is a tentacle right next to Evaethe that tries to do the thing it do. 17 to grasp.
All right, well, that one will do it.
Rolling 9 bludgeoning damage. And now 3 party members are grappled.
I do not love.
Dang. Rude.
The head itself roars and kind of clacks its beak-like mouth together, and the entire island begins to shudder as it rises slightly and begins moving.
Oh.
This island is now traveling at 10 feet per second. Baraus.
All right. Baraus quick draws a dart, and he's going to launch it at the tentacle that's currently grasping Ilytzia. 9 plus 5 is 14 to hit.
The dart flies into the air and splashes somewhere unseen off stage.
Oh, all right, I guess. He's gonna step up to the tentacle now and use a key point to flurry of blows. Just tick that. 1 for 19 to hit.
Striking this fleshy body.
Oh, nope. It's this one. For 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Running up and striking right in the nerve cluster of the tentacle, it shrivels and curls back into the ground, dropping Ilytzia.
I do not know the ruling of this, but could I also move so that I could hit the other tentacle with my last attack?
Flurry of blows unfortunately happens within a single attack action, so you would not be able to pick more than one target, or especially if movement was needed.
Cool.
I forgot to roll a Constitution save.
Wait, what? Oh,
For the witch bolt.
Sorry, which bolt?
Concentration does not need to be maintained if the target is dead.
No, from when it hit before.
Mm-hmm.
Must a player maintain concentration when the thing that was witch bolted's HP reaches 0?
Well, Ilytzia was damaged while concentrating, so she must make a concentration
Right.
save.
Well, I guess what the shepherd's trying to understand is how the witch bolt continues to operate once the target is dead.
It doesn't. I guess I can ask on my turn.
That is the end of my turn. Where it's this button.
Eressea, quite a lot is going on.
Yes, it's quite alarming. I had a very important message to pass, and now tentacles everywhere.
Isn't that always the way?
Just gotta love the surprise tentacles. It's great.
I had a very good idea, but the last part of the spell doesn't work out. All right. Well, seeing the tentacle attacking my friend Evaethe, I will say, "Get away from her, fiend!" and charge forward, casting Searing Smite into my weapon, and going for an attack. Nope, that's not it. That's not the one. All right. Well, That will be my turn then.
Oh, okay.
I will try to be as close as possible, within 5 feet of Evaethe. But yes, it is my turn. Pain when you can't hit the thing you want to hit.
And to answer the previous question, imagining these tentacles was a group of goblins instead of one large body, when the goblin struck with Witch Bolt is dead, unless there's some ability to bonus action send the bolt to another target, the spell would have dissipated.
That does answer my question, because I wasn't sure if because it's all one creature, if it counts as a single target.
Fortunately, or unfortunately, I suppose, for DPS, it is not one single target.
Yeah.
It has a head, a body, and several nubbies.
Gross.
Cool. Love that.
We love nubbies.
Okay. Ilitzia's not doing too great, y'all. So Ilitzia's going to
Run to me.
stand up, I guess.
Using half of their movement.
Yep. And I probably shoot, like, point her parasol behind her as she goes running towards Oh, I don't like whatever's happening right now.
I don't like this.
Nope, not at all.
Pay no mind to the person behind the curtain.
Yep, I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what? I take that back. What she's gonna do is, as she goes running, closer towards the boat, essentially.
What boat?
Well,
10 feet per second, I suppose. It's about 60 feet off shore now.
Our little boat?
The boat was not secured to this island in any way, and thus when the giant creature began moving, the boat drifted further and further away.
Great.
Son of a gun.
I love this for us.
This is fine. Whatever. She's going to go running towards the shore, Eressea and Evaethe, essentially. The rest of her movement, which, let's see. That's, 10 feet, which will take not very far. Hold on. That's really, we're going back this way. This is actually 10.
Oh, I should have let the party know that while this creature is in motion, treat this body as difficult terrain.
Cool.
Even better.
So 5 feet. Great. Love that. And going to cast Mage Arbor on herself. And this sort of like, essentially it looks like this shadow sort of envelops her. And
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah, and that will be my turn.
Interesting.
It's at least the AC is not okay. Cool, great. And yeah, there we go. That's all I got.
Evaethe,
That's all I got.
there is a large fleshy appendage wrapped around you. Its suckers clinging to you like the most annoying glass mason jar.
Okay, so Evaethe is a little frustrated. This is going wrong. This is all kinds of wrong. And their eyes, for a brief second, flash this like kind of toxic looking green color, and their fingernails and teeth begin to lengthen and drip with acid, and with primal savagery, she's going to attempt to bite and claw her way out of this particular situation.
Ooh.
Let's see.
It also can be noted that in this position, Evaethe does have the ability with their passive perception to notice that their sibling is lying motionless in the center of this creature's body.
Oof, that's a 12 to hit.
It seems that it's a bit difficult to move as you miss your target, or rather, it does not pierce the thick skin of this creature.
Okay. Then the only thing that's it, I guess. I can't do anything else. So I'm just gonna keep struggling and shouting.
Snaac, you are also engulfed in suctiony goodness.
Goodness.
Can I attempt to break free from the tentacle?
Yes, with a, let's just double check my memory on grappled. The contested athletics check.
Am I able to use acrobatics?
I would say, since you're a little nimble critter, yes.
Alright, cool. Uh, 10 plus 6 would be 16.
You manage to squeeze your way out of the grip of the creature. It pops into the air like a wet soap bar.
Alright. Snaac is gonna hawk up a little bloody loogie onto the ground and then use his bonus action to disengage from the tentacle.
Safe.
So he's gonna go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's probably as far as he can go. Since this is difficult terrain.
Anything else up Snack's sleeves?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
All right. Is anyone still grappled? Oof, someone is still grappled.
Yep.
How does this work? Let's see here. Oh, there's just no fucking save. Oh, that's terrible. So,
Oh, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. The tentacle coils and whips around, using Evaethe as a bullet, like a sling, and throws them through the air towards Snaac.
Oh.
Rolling a 14 to hit.
Well, I don't know who that's hitting, but if it's me,
It's
then
hitting Snaac.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Leather armor is 11 plus your dex, right?
Correct.
So my armor class would actually be 15.
All right, so you manage to duck out of the way as Evaethe's body is flung and crashes into the stone behind you, dealing to themselves for every 10 feet it was thrown.
Oh my god.
Oh, you were thrown far.
The violence of you.
Jesus fucking Christ, damage.
No.
Holy shit.
Okay,
What's your total HP, Evaethe?
Mine's
Evaethe
20.
immediately goes limp like a rag doll. And I think that might be it for Evaethe.
Like instant kill?
My total HP is 15.
Oh, you're
Okay, so
fine.
not quite. But close.
Fuck.
What was your hit point pool at when the damage was done?
6.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
Well, stay tuned, everyone, for there are 3 tentacles still. Well, 2 tentacles still. The one by the ship grabs another piece and tries to throw it. at Eressea. 5 plus 12.
Jesus.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Doing 8 bludgeoning damage. And then the one up here that lost its prey is within range to attempt to make slappies. So it's going to try and slap down on Baraus. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
8, 9, 10, 11. Rolling 12 bludgeoning damage, but not grappling. And 1, 2, 3, 4. The creature turns and snarls and kind of burps up and sprays a 60-foot cone of water and stomach acid. Not enough to burn the skin, but enough to try and blast these creatures off its back. 1, 2, 3. Ilytzia, Snaac, and Baraus make dexterity saving throws to not be blown off of the creature.
Cool.
Cool.
That's a 9.
That's a 5?
What was the stat we're rolling? Sorry.
Dexterity saving.
Oh, Dex. Yeah. Dex save is 23.
23. So, Ilytzia and Baraus are blasted nearly off of the body of this creature. Should they fail to stay holding on during their turn, they might be swept up in this creature, or in the waves behind this creature. Snaac dives behind the rock near Evaethe's unmoving body, in time to take cover. Baraus, clinging to the rock, or rather, hardened carapace, at the edge of the creature, makes a dexterity saving throw or strength saving throw of their choice to try and hold on to this creature and climb back up.
That's a 18 dexterity.
Managing to do so, Baraus is safe for now.
Oh, I'm gonna hate doing this. Baraus is going to move about here. Yep. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Pulls out another dart, and he's gonna launch it at that tentacle next to Snaac. Should really get daggers for this. That's a no.
Another dart disappeared into the darkness.
Gonna use a bonus action to use my patient defense ability. So any oncoming attacks towards him is going to be at disadvantage.
Understood.
That's the end of the turn.
All right, where are we in the initiative? Okay, Eressea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eressea is going to... just try to hit this tentacle and hope. Just hope.
Nice.
19 to hit.
Strikes.
I would have had to make a Constitution saving throw for, or a concentration check for my Searing Smite.
Mm.
So we'll do that really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Saved.
yeah. So Okay. Let's look at this damage. So that is 1d6 plus another d8. So that is a total of 9 points of damage.
Very well, 9 points.
It needs to
Nearly
make-
cutting this thing in one blow. It kind of hangs on with a floppy, nearly headless Nick thing going on. Not enough to make it retreat.
The flames from its weapon, however, will attempt to burn it, so it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. $24.
Yeah, that makes sense. Going to move to the other side of this tentacle, closer to my friends. And that will have to be my turn.
Ilytzia now makes a strength or dexterity saving throw to not fall off this creature.
Okay.
That is moving at 10 feet per second.
Yeah, that's fair. Ilytzia is going to use her agility to try and stay on. No, that would be a 4.
Ilytzia splashes into the water, and 60 feet almost instantly happens.
Cool. Great. Neat.
You just hang on over there.
Okay. Can I still do anything from here?
You can still make actions while in the water, so if you
Perfect.
have something within range,
I have something that can go 120 feet.
fancy you.
I know, perfect. So Ilytzia basically points her parasol up in the air and aims it right at the monster's fucking face. And God, I hope this works. And this beam of shadow and light aims right at it in a sort of like shifting colors over and over again. Golly. Let's roll. Come on. For a fucking 12.
As beautiful as a description as it was, the bolt does not strike this large, very difficult to miss creature.
Cool. And then as my bonus action, some of the shadow that surrounds Ilytzia kind of swirls as she gathers that into herself, giving her just a little extra boost of power, and you can see just a little extra power.
Mm.
Yep. I believe.
All right.
I think it's just one sorcery point for one spell slot. Perfect. All right. And that's all I can do. That's all I got.
All right. Evaethe, for rules understanding, instant death applies when you are given damage that it brings you instantly to your negative maximum hit points. Since you were dealt 25 damage with 6 health remaining, you did not get to your hit point maximum. So make a death saving throw.
Okie dokie. Straight D20. That's a 10.
There's one save. Snaac.
Okay.
Well, since Evaethe's
so-
off unconscious, I'm going to remove their battle music temporarily.
Right. I think what Snaac is going to do is Alright, he's gonna kind of look around. Gonna see that Eressea seems to have the tentacle he's fighting under control. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to line up a shot at the tentacle by the shipwreck, and he's going to take a shot at it. Ooh. I don't suppose an 8 hits.
I don't suppose.
All right. Then in that case, Snaac is going to. Snaac is going to. He's going to dash towards Eressea. So that should get him his usual 6 spaces. Since he is on difficult terrain. So it should be about here. Yeah. So Snack's gonna come over here. And that will be Snack's turn.
And then it was the sea monster's turn. The head turns back towards the horizon with intention to continue moving forward at the same speed it has been. Meanwhile, tentacle number this one attempts to strike at Eressea. Hopefully giving them a break. Nope. Dealing 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Is Eressea still standing?
Barely.
Very well. The tentacle will do evens odds. Left, right. Okay. The tentacle near the ship attempts to throw debris at Snaac. Rolling a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Doing 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, Snack's down.
Snaac is down. And the tentacle near these two corpses reaches down and grabs the chest and throws it towards Baraus. Fucking 22 to hit.
It's a disadvantage because I'm doing a full defense.
Ah. And so it hits, dealing 9 bludgeoning damage.
Baraus is down.
Baraus is down. Baraus, make a death saving throw.
Pass.
Eressea, you are the last standing person on this living island as this large aquatic sea creature takes down 3 of your friends and throws the other one overboard.
Oof. How far away is Snaac?
Not too far. They are within your difficult movement speed.
Okay. Oh, disengaging is an action. Okay. Lay on hands is an action. Okay.
This world
I need
is
to flip a
full of
coin.
tough choices.
I need to flip a coin. Do I disengage or not?
You can evens odds throw a die.
Okay. Even. Disengage. Odd. Lay on hands. Lay on hands.
And
Okay.
so an attack of opportunity is thrown.
Oh, no, God.
Okay.
Dealing 8 bludgeoning
Holy
damage.
shit.
This isn't how it was supposed to.
Where is it? Okay. So, as Ilytzia struggles to keep swimming to keep up with the party, one by one, she watches as all of them are struck down with dying breath. And the creature fades into the dark horizon out of Ilitzia's view. And something happens to the people who are still on the creature. But what that is, we're not entirely sure. Something also happens to Ilytzia. But awkwardly, we will take a break a little bit early, just to set up the next scene.
Okay. All right. We'll take. How long do you want to break for, Shepard?
How long does
How
it take to
long
make
does
a character
everyone
sheet?
need? do not stress too much just yet. But how long does everyone need to mentally ground themselves before we move to the next section?
Half 10.
10's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm ready to rage, y'all. I came prepared.
We went back. We will be back at your time zone 30.
Perfect. All right. See y'all soon. Stand up. Hydrate. It's fine.
Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn, pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Shipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill I made it to, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa, moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand. the door, 'cause I look like such a whore. Shipwrecked on the shores of you. I am shipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Shipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Shipwrecked on the shores of you. Another pill I made it to, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa, moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand, and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed to wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, 'cause I look like such a whore. Shipwrecked on the shores of you. I am shipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill I made it to, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa, moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand, and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed, wreck it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, cause I look like such a whore. Slippery on the shores of you. I am slipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck it's true. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand, and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed, a wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, 'cause I look like such a whore. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. I am slipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed, a wreck, it's true. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. Another pill I made it to, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa, moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand, and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed, a wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, 'cause I look like such a whore. Slipwrecked.
Hello, everyone. We're back. Shepherd, this is all you.
Did
It
this.
sure is. So we return from an earlier break than normal due to some circumstances that had just transpired. 4 out of 5 of the party members were struck down by a living island creature that was offshore of the New World, and the 5th of them was yeeted into the ocean to watch as the creature trailed off into the horizon. So what happened is the next question. And let's find out what happened to Snaac and Ilytzia. Starting with Ilytzia, who's the least dead.
Barely.
After a while of swimming back towards where you last saw the rowboat, there was a boat on the horizon as you were getting exhausted and about to sink into the sea. And as you were about to fade from vision, you noticed that the emblems upon the sails of the ship were Risean in nature. And you suddenly awaken with a migraine and slightly damp clothes in a very lovely looking room in what looks like the captain's quarters of a ship.
Where on the ship am I? Oh. Lovely. It's hard to tell because she was soaked in salt water if her face has that like tight feeling because of the salt water, because of the tears. Ilytzia just lays there for a while, I think. Not because she doesn't want to get up and try and figure out where she is and what's happening, but because she's in so much pain.
So while Ilytzia lays there in mortal contemplation, somewhere even lower deck, Snaac finds themselves tended to, but imprisoned in some sort of tiny cell centered at what looks like probably the middle or bottom section of a ship, as the rocking environment and the lapping waves indicate.
Is there any light on this level of the ship?
Yes, there are several oil lamps lit all around, and you can easily see what is happening around you. There's like a pair of people working on various tasks on this floor, and you can hear the muffled sounds of people in a floor above.
Can Snaac make a perception check to see if he can hear how many sets of footsteps he can perceive?
They may.
All right. Perception. Let me zoom in on my character sheet here. Yep. Ooh, 19 plus 7 is a 26.
Very good. Snaac takes a moment to soak in the environment, listening to the footsteps above them. And they can count a total of 2 bodies on the floor they are on, plus somewhere about 4 on the next floor up.
And I don't suppose with that roll that he would be able to determine like if any of them match the footsteps of his companions.
Unfortunately not. Your skills are not that impressive.
All right, noted. All right, so Snaac would kind of he's gonna stay lying down, but like kind of look around, get a better like visual, a better visual of his surroundings.
You seem to be in a modestly kept ship. There's an animal pen, an unoccupied animal pen next to you with some dry hay, and a sort of dining-style bar situation set directly across from you. To your left is a small herb garden with various low-light plants and spores, some sort of door at the far end, and then the footsteps and sounds in the room just outside of you on your right sounds like some sort of dining or kitchen area. There's a staircase that leads upwards to the rest of the feats.
Snack's gonna take a peek at this little garden-looking thing that's next to his cell. What kind of plants does he see?
Using their nature knowledge, they attempt to identify the different herbs they have.
7 total.
So there are some mushrooms, mostly looking edible. There are 2 that look medicinal, and 1 recreational. There are some herbs, not entirely sure whether or not they are used for cooking, scents, poisons, cures. And then some very heavily damaged bellflowers, which look like they have tiny pools of their liquids remaining in them, but look like they will probably decay within a few days.
Okay, so last question. Does Snaac have any of his equipment with them?
Besides weapons and toolkits, all of your equipment is in this room with you, with Snaac.
Okay. So no weapons, no tools.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. I think with that, Snaac is just gonna kind of lie there and just gonna lie there still, not bother anyone.
All right. Camera turns back up to Ilytzia. How are they feeling?
She's going to slowly get out of bed and sort of take a look around the room to kind of see get her bearings, see what's around her. See, like, if she can... She probably knows that she's on a Risana ship. But look through any papers that are on the desk to try and figure out who these people are, and, like, maybe find out if they have any associations with her family at all, or what family they would be associated with.
Taking a moment to investigate the contents of this table, Ilytzia rifles through various sundries to see what they can find.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. 9.
There seems to be some shipping manifests, a log of various items that are on the ship. It seems to be mostly food, trade goods, and extra cargo space for purchases once they arrive at the New World. You do see a name of the ship. It is called... I have too many notes. It's a long ship name. It's really, really hard to write down. Interesting. Gosh, I feel like I wrote it down at some point. One would think that the name of a ship would be easy to recall, but apparently it's easy to lose track of in this awesome notes that I have. It's now going to be called the Reluctant Daisy.
Do I recognize the name, the Reluctant Daisy?
You do, in fact, recognize it, though you don't have a lot of personal experience or interaction. The Reluctant Daisy is a ship that occasionally visits the New World. Not often are anyone seen leaving or boarding the ship while it's there. It just sits in the dock for a few days and leaves. Cool. There's a few rumors that were spread around town, ideas that of what it might be, whether or not it's a cursed ship or secretly ferrying the dead somewhere, or maybe just a drug smuggling ship waiting for supplies. Who knows? Anyone can entertain themselves with whatever thoughts they had, but that's all you know about this ship.
All right. Do I have all of my stuff?
All of your belongings are in this area.
Perfect. Ilytzia is going to get dressed, grab her things, and go explore the ship. See if she can find someone to talk to.
Eressea swings the door open to see a group of people chattering just outside the room. They stop and turn. One of them greets you with a modest bow. Ah, young Montcroy, you are awake?
Yes, please, take me to your captain.
Right away.
Thank
They are
you.
up the helm right now. Here, follow me.
Maybe.
My captain?
Yes.
Ah, the Montcroy is awake.
Clears.
The human, the tiefling clears his throat and brushes his beard a little bit to get some ash out. Gives a humble but a bit egregious bow. Lady Montcroy, good morning. I hope you have slept well since we found you.
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. Now, what is your name?
I am Captain Duquette of the ship. We had seen you stranded out there, and one of my crewmates recognized you, and so we took the time to make sure that you were rescued.
Wonderful. And who do you report to?
Your parents, of course. I come representing the banner of Risana.
You report to my parents? Like directly?
Well, not directly. I usually speak to officials and magistrates at the shipyard, but I am within your parents' service. Though I was not expecting to run into you in the middle of the damned ocean.
Ugh.
Whatever were you doing out there?
That is none of your business. Now, my question for you, did you happen to see anyone else out there? I was with some companions.
Well, that's a good question. Well, because when we had come across you, there was some sort of large monster on the horizon, a sea beast I've never seen before. And it threw a few things off its back. We attempted to salvage what was there, a few crates, a few items, some clothing, this and that. And then a strange, mutated dragonborn, too small to be like a fully grown dragonborn, but it seems a bit aged, possibly too old to be a child either. We weren't entirely sure whether or not it was a friend of yours.
Take me to them immediately.
Excuse me?
Take me to this dragonborn immediately.
Yes, my lady, absolutely, if you could. Aye, Captain. Just follow me and we will lead you down there. Right away.
Thank you.
But we are glad... Oops, camera's rotating, changes the direction my legs want to go. We are glad to see that you are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother worries about you. We have not had any reports since you went to the island.
No, I preferred it that way.
Well, I mean, we haven't had any complaints from the higher up, so I assume that it's all part of the plan. Are the banners being planted while you are doing whatever it is you're doing?
That is none of your business.
My apologies, my lady. But there they are.
Oh, Snaac. Please, open the cage, please. Open the cell.
Yes, I'll go find the person with the keys. Just give me a moment.
Snaac, are you all right? I fell off and I don't know what happened after that.
I'm glad to see you're alive. Long and short of it is, actually, have you seen the others?
I haven't. I just... Evaethe... They were down, and then I couldn't see anything, and I tried. I'm just glad to see you.
So I guess that's a no.
No. They said you was the only one they found.
Well, that's a shame. Where are we?
We're on a ship of people of Risana, which is, well, questionable, frankly. They have a report to my parents, which is suspect. I'm sure these people are lovely, but, frankly, I'd like to get back to Singcaster as soon as possible.
Well, I guess as long as they recognize you, and if they work for your parents, I guess that means at least we're in good-ish hands for now.
They're not going to do anything horrible to you. At least not while I'm here.
Oh, well, I mean, they could try. They could certainly try. I mean, I wouldn't let them either.
Nah, you're tough, Snaac.
Yes. I was told that we are releasing this one.
Yes, thank you very much. Please open the cage.
Absolutely. One moment. Apparently I can't. Oh, hang. There we go.
Excuse me, where are we headed?
We're heading to the new world. We're heading to the new world, my lady. We are going to be touching down at Singcaster within a day or so.
Perfect. And what are your orders as soon as we touch down?
We have to stand by until you report in. Well, actually, I suppose we can knock that out ahead of time if you had anything to report. Tell the captain. Your mother is a bit impatient. I should say with the delivery of, or lack of delivery of any information.
You can tell Mother that I am fine and that it is slow going. They are slow to trust at Singcaster.
Right. Well, I guess like have you like learned any strengths, weaknesses, numbers, things like that? Has Zulan been making any moves, that kind of thing? Is there anything of like note that I can give her? Something at least.
Not at this time.
Very well, I'll let the captain know. You have free reign of the ship, of course, my lady, and your companion, so long as they are with you. There's a few people who are startled by its strange proportions.
Yes, his name is Snaac, thank you.
Right. Yes. Well, you and Snaac can go wherever you wish on the ship. Besides the alchemist lab in the far back here, just due to safety reasons, and in the kitchen for hygiene needs.
Wonderful. I think, Snaac, are you hungry?
I mean, I'm always hungry.
Perfect. Let's go have a meal. Where I'm going. Sir, if you could lead the way, I am new on the ship.
Oh, it is merely there at the bow, just in the other room.
Down here, like on this level, or up one, over?
Oh no, yes, on this floor, just right there. I'm pointing at it with my staff. Just going
behind
just
us.
Oh yes.
Perfect. Bow, like I know what the innards of a ship are. Never sailed before, except to get to Singcaster.
Oh, good morning, my lady.
Oh, hello. We would like some provisions, please. It's been a very long day.
Yes. Well, I'm just setting up some lunch or some breakfast rather. So feel free to dig into anything here. I'll be slowly rolling out a few things too.
Thank Thank you. As much flesh meat as you can possibly provide, my parents will be paying for it.
Absolutely, my lady.
So,
And so then Ilytzia and Snaac enjoy a good meal while catching up with one another.
I don't know what to do now. I was only ever on this to be around people, spend time with Eressea and Evaethe and Baraus and you, and I certainly don't want to go back to Risana, or even tell my parents anything about what's going on. Singcaster is too precious for Risana to get their filthy mitts on it.
I mean, I don't really know what that's all about. Are they like your like home country, like not friendly with the city, or what's going on with that?
Well, it's not that they're not friendly. They just want to like have control over it and like, you know, be they know that it's full of fantastic power and whatever, and they just want to be in control of it. So Zulan is not in control of it, and frankly, it's all like, well, it's frankly just silly.
Oh, well, that sounds familiar.
Right?
Are you like I mean, I wasn't too close with the others, but I know you were friends with them. Are you okay? Is that how is that what we're supposed to ask in this kind of thing?
Snaac, you are too kind. I'm not really okay. Do you think perhaps this is weird and you can totally say no, but could I have a hug maybe?
What's that?
Well, like, I sort of put my arms around you and you put your arms around me and you give like a little squeeze. It's very comforting.
Oh. Okay.
You can say no though. That's totally fine.
No,
I totally understand.
I guess if it would make you feel better, I guess I'd be okay with it. Do I put my hands like here, or what am I doing?
Just, around my waist.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. Yep.
Perfect.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. This does feel better. Actually, a little bit.
It's not really sure what I was expecting, but I guess this isn't so bad.
All right. I won't make you stay like this very long, but as like tears are pouring down Ilitzia's face, and she's a little snotty. Thank you.
I think Snaac with his limited knowledge of big folk custom would I guess he would like grab the nearest like rag that he can find and just like hand it to her, having seen like this done for other people who are crying.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, can't do it. Tried. It's essentially one of those like she blows her nose into it, wipes her face a little bit. Thank you. I'm just. I hope. You're sure you didn't see them?
Well, last I saw them, I was headed for the big guy who's doing a pretty good job against one of the big meat things. And I think that's about when I blacked out.
seem to recall. So maybe Eressea is all right.
Yeah, you know, he's tough. He had the what do they call it? Armor, right?
Yes.
That's your word for it.
Yes,
Right.
that word.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He had the nice equipment. I'm sure if anyone, I mean, I guess I would have pegged any of us to have survived that, but if I had to pick one, probably would have been him. I guess seemed a little sturdier, at least. What is this stuff we're eating anyway? I don't even recognize any of it.
Oh well, that is a soup. I think a little consommé. It's like a bone broth of sorts. That over there there's like it's very nicely spiced roasted vegetables. It's like a squash type of some sort. It appears.
This doesn't look squashed.
No, it's like a root vegetable, or well, not a root vegetable, but it is like a or a gourd, perhaps. Maybe that is a more familiar word. It's very good for you, and it's very tasty, very filling.
Well, it's not bad.
My lady.
Bone broth is pretty good.
Yes.
And you can see, I guess, Snaac is just like gnawing on one of the bones that he's taken out of the soup.
Yes. What is it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I just said good morning.
Oh, thank you.
My lady.
Ugh, this is weird. I hate this. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to acknowledge my presence every time. That's fine. Thank you. Sometimes you just like want to be a person. You know what I mean?
I mean, I am a person. Are you not a person? Is that something you didn't tell me, or?
No, well, no.
Hello, lady.
Uh,
Pardon me, lady.
well, you know, when people like, when you're like me and my family, people don't necessarily see you as a person. They see you as like a symbol or something. That's why I like.
Is that why they're calling you that weird name, lady?
Yes. Yes, exactly. That's why I liked spending time with you and everyone else. I felt like a real person.
I mean, they seem like they listen to you. Can't you just tell them to not?
Hey, everyone. You don't have to call me lady. You can just call me Litz, like everyone does.
Sure, Lady Litz.
You don't have to call me lady. It's completely
Lord
unnecessary.
Litz?
Just Litz. Just Litz.
Litz of Risana. Understood.
Ugh. Fine. Close enough. See what I mean? It's just that it. They seem to have a hard time grasping the concept, so.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if they're used to calling you one thing, it might take them a little time to get used to calling you something else. But you know, I'll probably get in time.
Well, how much further until we get to Singcaster? Anybody possibly know the answer to that?
Oh, we should be there by tomorrow morning.
Oh, good. Well, I don't know, how you're feeling, Snaac, but, like, if you'd rather, like, sleep in the captain quarters with me instead of, like, in the cell down here, you're more than welcome.
I mean,
to do
you got a nice little thing of hay over here. I could sleep in that.
Well, I mean, whatever floats your boat, darling. I get it, because we're on a boat, and it is floating. At least we hope it stays floating. That was a joke.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty bad if it sank.
Right. So what are you going to do now?
Well, I should probably, I don't know, I guess, we should keep looking into those, what are they called? The, little red, sticky black tar monster things.
Would you still like my help with that?
I mean, I would appreciate it.
Okay. That sounds good.
Although, I guess we'll probably need some more people. I don't, I mean, you're tough and all. You're really handy with that magic you got, but, I would like a couple more people with us in case we run into another group of them that we need to, deal with.
Yeah, I'm learning I'm not as tough as I thought.
Oh, look, sometimes, you run into something that you think you can handle, then sometimes it turns out you can't. And I guess, well, usually when that happens to me, sometimes I'll run into a prey that I figure I can handle, and something goes wrong. I try my best to take something away from it, some kind of lesson, and try to apply it for next time so that it doesn't happen again. I don't know how useful that is for you, but I don't know, that's usually how I deal with these sorts of things.
Well, I know I won't be messing with tentacles again anytime soon.
Yeah, maybe best to stay away from those for a while.
So as Ilytzia and Snaac occupy the remainder of their day waiting for the journey to take them back to Singcaster, we transition to a different place, a different realm, a different plane, you might say. We make sure the correct song is playing. It is not. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to summon y'all. Alright. Eressea, you're the first to... Well, I actually, timeline-wise, Evaethe, you're the first to, I suppose, wake up, open your eyes. You're not entirely sure what happened, but you find yourself suddenly existing in this area, this open, endless plain of tall grass and foliage. You find yourself looking at your own hands and feet and seeing that your body is slightly transparent, or translucent, rather, if we are using proper grammar. As you turn and try and collect your bearings, you notice that suddenly manifesting into existence, just as yourself, you see Snaac, followed by, Baraus, followed by Eressea. What do you do?
Okay. So I think trying to get a better grasp on their surroundings. Evaethe is a little disoriented, and will move closer to Baraus and Ress, to see if, just really trying to get a beat on what's happening here. And also,
if Evaethe uses either their arcane or religious knowledge to assess what is happening to them and their friends.
Sure. Equally terrible at both. Dying as I lived. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's an 11.
Now, you have not had a lot of experience with dying up until recently, but if you were to judge from the situation, you think you're either under some sort of powerful illusion spell, or you might not have made it through the last encounter you remember. You remember being picked up and hurled across the room, and a flash of hard, cold stone striking you, and then it all went blank. And then now you're here. Something must have happened to the other two as well. There are no injuries on your bodies, but they are here as well, so easy conclusions to make. They are dead too.
Sure. Oh, I think on instinct, Evaethe is going to go to Eressea's side and attempt to wake him. And
Eressea, you also suddenly feel awake or aware of your surroundings, seeing Evaethe standing above you. You can see slightly through them and see the same surroundings they do. The fields in all directions and a ginormous tree in the well, quote unquote center.
Russ, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Evaethe? Oh.
Yes, I guess.
Oh, it was all a dream then.
Maybe, maybe not.
Where are we?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Rouse, wake up, wake up. Hey.
Oh. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Last thing I remember, I was watching a chest coming at me. It wasn't like attached to anyone. It was like, the physical storage receptacle.
Sure. Shepherd, is there any chance that Evaethe sees their sister here, or no? It's just the three of us.
Thank you for reminding me of unfortunate situations. What token did I use for your sister? That was this one. You do, in fact, see, wandering in the area, someone who resembles your kin. There are a few other ghost-like bodies moving back and forth in the area. Some you can tell had been here for a very long time, as their facial features are all washed away and they just have humanoid shapes to them.
Okay.
But the one over there definitely has the image of your sister.
Are we dead?
If Danette is here, then I think so. I saw her.
Oh no, Oh. You know,
Maybe we should go talk to her, and maybe we can learn what's going on. It must be some mistake, right? We're not supposed to be dead yet. We have so much left to do.
Do we? She might not even remember me. I haven't seen her since I was little.
all right, I'll bite the bullet. Hey, so, excuse me, miss.
Hello?
Hello.
Hmm?
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in the way?
I was just wondering if I'd ask you a few questions.
If they don't require a lot, I guess I can answer some questions.
Turning to Eressea and Evaethe. Yeah, I don't like that response at all.
You look
What?
familiar.
Um,
Do I know you?
you might have once. I don't think that you do anymore.
I am sorry. I don't remember much. It's been so long.
You don't know where you're going?
I think I've always been here. Yes, I just had to wake up.
Okay. I don't think she's going to be able to help us. We should
Do you know where here is?
Oh, you're speaking to me.
Yes. Where are
This
we?
is where everything goes in the end.
And the tree?
Ah, that's the heart of it all. It's what made it all possible.
Well, if there was ever anywhere to get answers, I suppose that would be where we should go, right?
they didn't have anything in the manual about what happens to you. Isn't this kind of up your alley, or I don't know?
No, I was in the camp of reincarnation. Like, you do good stuff and then you get reincarnated into like something else, and you do bad stuff, you get reincarnated into a worm. This is a bit of an eye-opener for me. I'm gonna need a minute.
Oh, from what
Baraus,
I remember,
you notice over your shoulder 2 familiar faces for you. Your former party members are having a strange, wordless conversation nearby.
Oh boy. Yep. I really hope this is a fever dream.
What is it?
It's my old crew.
Okay, so we're definitely dead.
Nope. Nope. There's a mistake. We have business. The scout. Nope.
Evaethe will just reach out a hand and try to place it on Ressa's forearm to just ground them for a moment.
Let's just stick with Baraus and see what happens, okay?
Yeah.
And before we walk away, we'll turn back to this young woman and just say,
I know you don't remember a whole lot, but your name is Danette, and you were loved very much.
Oh. Well, thank you. Are you sure I don't know you?
I'm sure.
All right, then.
just walk away.
Baraus is approaching.
He will stand there and watch them for a few minutes.
As you observe these two former compatriots of yours, they make arm and head gestures and the occasional facial features to indicate that they are having a conversation, but their mouths never move, nor any sounds of utterance exit their body. They merely just nod and occasionally make hand gestures as if a conversation is being carried out.
He'll just say to them, I don't know if this is some form of closure for me, but I'm sorry for what happened.
They both turn and look at you with confused expressions on their face. They both make various hand gestures as if they are trying to say something to you, but then just simply turn and resume the patterns previous.
He'll turn back to Eressea and Evaethe. But unless y'all could speak Ghost, I can't really understand what they're saying.
No, never picked that one up, unfortunately.
Yes, that wasn't exactly, beginner's knowledge.
We should try to move on. Find someone we could actually talk to. Tell us what's going on.
Okay, yeah, I guess the tree, that's like the only thing out here, so I'm gonna assume that's where we gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. I don't really know where.
As you approach Eressea, you notice that there is a very large human figure standing near the tree, resting her hand on it with her eyes closed as if she's merely enjoying the vibes. But she resembles someone you know. This looks exactly like your mother, Astaldavarna.
Mother?
My child, my creation, I am so sorry. I am so terribly sorry to see you here.
What are you doing here?
I have always been here. You must be terribly confused.
Well, yes. You were on a mission.
She smiles a soft smile and shakes her head and places a hand on your shoulder.
I was always on the mission, yes, but it's the same mission you are on. I'm fine. I've always been fine. I promise I'm fine. I'm so sorry that this had to happen to you.
Well, I don't think I don't think our purpose is done here. Someone's made a mistake. Must be
There
something.
are no mistakes, just anger and chaos. But you should not stay dead. You are still needed. I put so much energy and time into you. You must complete it. You must continue the work. I could, if you need, I can spend a little bit more energy and bring you back. Should you wish to continue trying?
My friends,
What of them?
they will come too, yes?
But they have reached the end of their journey. This is where everyone will end eventually, before they are born again.
No. Our journey is not finished, Mother.
It is not, no. But our journey is ours because we are one. They have their own journeys to travel, and if this is the end of it for them, then do you disregard?
I cannot leave them here. They need to come back.
Who?
I can't do this without them.
I
No.
suppose I can try my best, but I would only be able to bring one more back with you. And this would be a tremendous amount of energy. I feel I will finally be done if that happens. You'll be all that's left.
You said I come from your energy, right?
Yes, my child, you might not remember it, but I created you.
What if I helped you somehow?
You are
Combine-
helping me.
Perhaps together we could get everyone back, something like that.
Oh, you must understand, once you are here, everything is my energy. As you are my energy that I had brought into the world into physical form, your power is just mine but extended. I can use my energy to bring you back, but I've spread myself so thin already. This island has taken so much from me. I need to stay here with the roots of it all. If you are to return, especially with another.
What if you were to use some potential energy to supplement what you need?
Whatever do you mean?
Well, if you can only do two, I'm figuring this might be the end of the road for me, and he'll turn to Evaethe and Eressea. Y'all still got a story out there.
We're leaving you here. We're not leaving you here.
As far as I see it, if the lady here disappears, then I don't think much is going to rein in whatever this is.
If you stay, you will eventually find rest as your body returns to the source and is washed anew for returning to the surface.
I think Evaethe is just kind of looking helplessly between Ress and Baraus.
You may take your time if you need to discuss this. And if it helps, I can provide you with a gift.
One by one, she reaches towards and through the chest cavity of each of your translucent bodies. And there's a faint glow in the center that slowly fades.
You now, only once per entity, may ask a few questions. Maybe they can help you sort this out.
Mechanically speaking, you have been given the ability to cast Speak with the Dead once per soul that is wandering this wasteland of infinite flames.
Oh. I don't have any questions. I just want...
Who knows, perhaps when speaking to your loved ones, you might decide to stay? Save the energy for a further mission? Or you may choose you are not ready to end your path here and wish to return. And like I said, I might be able to return 2 of the 3 of you. I need to return my extension, though, to the surface.
Okay, fine. Then I guess, Baraus, maybe we should take a walk.
Don't know what to do here.
You don't have to do anything. Just wait a minute.
So just going to try to walk away and get out of earshot of Ress and maybe away from these ghosties because it's like weird vibes. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest, I don't want to leave you here.
What other option do we got? The lady said that she can only bring 2 of us back. And you and Ress have been in this longer than I have. I'm just the new hire.
You're more than a new hire, and I do technically have someone here, I guess.
I do too. I would like it if both you and Rez were to go back. I should have passed along with my party when we got attacked by those boggles.
Yeah, but there's a reason why you didn't, you know? Like, I'm not big into the whole fate thing, whatever, but decision made. I am dead.
Ignore the things happening. Troubleshooting is occurring whilst this discussion is unfolding.
I'm not big into like the fate thing or whatever, but like if it is legit, then there's a reason why you lived. You have something that you have to finish. I don't know what that is. Although you did, to be fair, you promised me you were going to find a place to hide those pieces of Fey glass, so like that could technically count as your unfinished business.
I've got a stash off the main street. If you want to hide it there.
The other option, of course, would be that we both stay so that Russ can keep his mom.
Now, how does that work? I thought she had to just go back up.
No, I got a lot of questions. I'll be honest, I got a lot of questions. Has she been dead this whole time? Like, is that why I never actually got in trouble for
If
stealing all
only
that
you
wine
had
from
the
their
ability
house?
to ask ghosts 3 questions.
All I'm saying is, if she sends 2 of us, then she's done for. It sounds like. So if she's kind of what's holding everything together, like, I don't know.
Give me a second. Boop, 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 boop.
That's how I talk when I walk.
Baraus will approach his old party members and cast Speak with Dead.
As you get closer, the glow from your chest awakens something in the 2 of them. They blink, confused for a second, and turn. Baraus? Is that you? Little one. Has your time finally come as well?
Yeah, I kind of bit off more than I can chew.
I think we all did, clearly, since we are here.
I was allowed the ability to ask 3 questions of y'all while I'm here.
I suppose that explains the sudden moment of clarity. Ask away while we have the time.
Do y'all know what the purpose of this place is besides housing, well, us, the dead?
This is the world tree. This is where all of our souls are kept safe and essentially refreshed before returning into a new physical form.
If I remember the lore correctly, the tree inside the town square is just one of a bigger root network, right?
Yes, the world tree, with those who now experience death, know, actually stretches through the entirety of this planet. But the heart of the tree is somewhere specific.
Right. And if the lady were to expend her energy to take 2 of us back, it's finito for her, or does she just go somewhere off to recharge?
I don't think I have the capacity to answer that question. I don't know them.
I'll probably just ask the lady herself then.
Does that count?
I don't know. I don't.
Listen, before we lose ourselves again, I just need you to know, kid, I'm proud of all the fighting you did for us before we got jumped by those demon fucks.
Before y'all lose your clarity, I just really hope I did right by y'all.
You never did anything wrong, and I'm sorry if I teased you too hard.
Well, that's what a party does, right?
Did you manage to get revenge before joining us?
He'll hold up a fist. Socked him pretty good.
They both smile. Thank you. They suddenly turn and gray out, essentially, and start talking to each other again without utterances and or lip motion.
As Baraus is approaching Evaethe, he's scratching the back of his head. Well, didn't really get much out of them aside from this is the world tree, or at least a part of it. And at some point or another, dead souls will get reborn. So I was technically correct in my assumption.
Okay. Well, that's handy information, I guess. I don't know what to do here, friend.
You go back, you get a little bit stronger, and you kick whatever tentacly ass sent us here.
I don't think I can take Russ's mom from them. That seems like, I know look, selfish is a dirty word, but that's a little extreme even for me. If you don't have any strong attachment to going back, then I think we should both stay.
Let's ask the lady what happens first before we make any decisions.
Stand by where you are. In the meantime, while this conversation was happening, Eressea, would you like to have a conversation with your mom?
Yes. Yes, I would. Well, you're very, very high up above me there. Mother, you said you created me from yourself.
Yes.
What am I?
You are a physical extension of my energy. As the island grew and I had to extend myself further and further to keep it safe, I needed a second set of eyes. I needed the ability to be able to be in two places at once while all of this transpired. And so with great care and struggle, I managed to essentially tear myself in two, solidifying half of my power into a physical form and putting it out there under the guise of parentage so that there was not confusion in the town.
So, I am you.
As I am you. Yes.
Then what are we? Exactly.
She looks up at the tree and smiles, a warm smile that someone gives to someone they remember fondly.
We are what keeps this alive. We are what is alive. We are this tree. We are what's keeping the new world safe. And I need your help doing so. The more I stretch, the less I can do in the physical world. I need help keeping it safe.
Well, you know, from what I learned from you, my memories of you, you taught me to be a hero.
That is what I hope.
That means keeping others safe. And is there no way that I could send someone in my place?
If I send someone in your place, then you would remain here. And that does not help. I know, I understand and empathize with the idea. Could I save everyone? I would have already, but like I said, we are not all powerful. We are stretched thin.
Is there no way to, I don't know, create a link?
There is one way, and I feel like it might be a bit disappointing if we had to go the route. But if we gave up on the attempt, gave up on the experiment, and put everything back as it was, although I feel I would leave the world to more harm than good if we remove the new world, I would have the energy to give everyone their lives back. But that would require them all to go back to their old world, their old homes, to constant betrayal and strife and scheming and hatred and jealousy. I just don't know if I want that. I want to keep them safe. I want to be the hero, don't you?
It just... It doesn't seem fair that I get to go back and I can't make that decision.
I can make it for you if you need the assistance. I need your physical form up there to finish the task. If anything, it might be gallows humor, but we could cut off a hand or something. I don't know if that would work, but I'm literally stretching here myself.
If I somehow gave a piece of myself to one of my friends, could they both go back? And you would have your extension.
They would have to make a lot of guesswork as to what they are to do, for both of us would cease to be. I understand this is tough. It is likely the most difficult decision you've made in your first life.
First life. Yeah.
It's the first time you've ever been anything but me.
All right. I suppose I have to go back.
For a little while, at least. Long enough to complete the task. And then I think it will be all over then.
All right. I think they may be done.
They are returning now. Let us see what they have decided.
My lady, just a quick question. In the instance, if two of us were to go back up, you would expend all your power and cease to be, or would you go into a dormant state?
The latter. I will not be able to make any presence in the surface anymore. I will be too spread thin. My energy is in the entire island, so if I am to return someone besides my extension, I would have to become my old self.
That doesn't sound like it's an option.
It is.
It isn't. What if something happens again? You want to leave an entire town full of people without a backup plan?
There is no backup plan. We are the plan. And I'm learning that the town would not be without anyone. We are apparently one and the same. Not exactly sure how that works, but my mother goes dormant. I continue to be. And you will be there with me. One of you.
For visual assistance, I am placing a second Evaethe on the first Evaethe so that Evaethe can be seen.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, just a little bit of double vision.
That's cool. It's fine. Cool. Evaethe will. I don't know who I'm controlling. I'm gonna get over here. I don't know if you can make my double come over here too. Great. Yeah. Beautiful. Evaethe will approach Ress and put both of her hands on either side of their face.
Listen. Judging by how things went up there, you do need the backup plan. I don't exactly understand all of it, but it's way bigger than us, my friend. It's way bigger than us, and I'm gonna stay with my sister.
But Evaethe, I don't know if I can do this without you.
Of course you can. Don't be silly. Of course you can.
You and me, we're supposed to do this all together.
I know. In a way, we still will be, right? It'll be different. But I mean, I'll still be with you. I need you to go back and fix this. I need you to go back and tell my father that I am with my sister and that we're okay. And then, when your job is done, then I'll see you again.
Stay out of trouble while I'm gone.
I'll make sure of it.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too. Baraus.
Baraus extends a hand towards Eressea. If this is anything, it proves that death isn't the end, and we'll see each other again. But hopefully not too soon.
Well, it seems I have 2 more reasons to fight.
And big man, keep an eye out on the other 2 if you see them.
I'll find them.
I don't want to see you 3 down here in the next hour or so.
I'll do my best.
Oh, fuck. That reminds me. Ilytzia's into you. You should kiss her. That's what I was. I just
you
thought
should
I would
totally
throw
do
that out
that.
there. I just realized I'm not actually going to get to. You need a wingman desperately, and you won't have me up there to help you. So she's into you in a romantic way, and you need to do something about that.
What?
If you're into it too, no, don't force anything. I'm just saying, if you feel it, go for it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree completely with Evaethe. Just go for it, buddy.
Okay. I hadn't,
I'm throwing a lot at you. I understand. I just realized like, it was, one of those things. It's like, oh shit, I should have told him, before I forget. So,
Is it in poor taste to say that this is part of your last will?
me? Yes,
Yeah.
my final wishes are that you tell my father about what happened. And also, just give Ilytzia a little of of your attention.
but I do. We
No.
spend
I mean
time.
like your attention. I don't have time to be cute and subtle. She's into you, and if you're into her, you gotta do something about it.
Oh, yeah, this is. I was not expecting this conversation in particular to happen right now. I will be
Evaethe
completely
will just
honest.
throw her arms around Ress.
And Ress hugs her back.
And then after a few long moments, we'll step back and probably step closer to Baraus.
Baraus claps Eressea on the shoulder before slipping a hand into Evaeth's hand. Oh. Not quite what I expected, but hey, didn't turn out all too bad.
Figure it out.
And so you two both choose to remain?
Yes, I think Ress needs you.
This is all right with you?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Very well then. Then I suppose it's time for you to wake up.
Oh, Rest, one more thing. I've got a room at the inn. If you go under the mattress, there's going to be a book in there. I need you to tear that up.
Okay.
Delete my hard drive.
Be a bro, man. Clear my history.
Will do.
Let us return. We have much work to do.
Your mother, your original self, places her hand upon your shoulder, and you feel the same energy that you use to cast your magics coursing through her, through you, and everything fades to white.
Boards.
Oof.
So, the ship, the reluctant, something or other, Pixie? Oh, the reluctant Daisy.
Yep.
Should take notes for my own sake. The reluctant Daisy comes ashore of Singcaster. I'm just grabbing tokens. Snaac and Ilytzia find themselves back at Singcaster. 2/5 strong, but home yet again.
All right. Here we go. Ugh. I wonder what, well, I'm not looking forward to, telling Eressea's mother we lost him. Maybe she doesn't have to know. Maybe we just... I can stay on this island and not talk to Eressea's mother. She doesn't like me anyway. I can just avoid the tree. It'll be fine, right?
Oh, you mean like the really important lady, right?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. I mean, I guess someone needs to tell her what's going on, because someone's probably gonna notice he's not around anymore. They're gonna come asking.
You're right, probably. I suppose I should get it over with, maybe? If we're
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It's a good thing she's non-corporeal and I'm surrounded by Risana, because otherwise she might kill me. You might be fine. Me, definitely dead.
I guess we'll see.
Sir? Captain?
Yes, my lady.
Thank you for the journey.
You are most welcome. I'm always at Risana's service.
I don't speak for Risana, but sure.
Is there anything else I can do? I will send word to your mother that we had cross paths, as it would be harmful or detrimental to do otherwise. Do you have any message or report you'd like to attach?
Tell her that I'm fine and to stop messaging me. I know what I'm doing and I don't want to hear from her. Thank you.
Are you entirely sure?
Yep.
I mean, I will. Okay, I will deliver that message, and I hope that you are safe in the new world.
No one is safe anywhere.
I did not plan how to unload from boat. I did not put a loading ramp, so there you go.
Minor boat design issues. It's fine.
Welcome back to Singcaster.
Normally, I would try and flirt with this girl who's standing there, but Nope, not interested. To the tree. I suppose one good thing, I don't have to tell your family that you're dead. I feel like your family would eat me.
No, they would probably understand. It's a dangerous world out there.
Really? They don't, wouldn't be sad that you're gone, or, be upset at the people who got you killed, or whatever?
Well, I mean, assuming you explained the circumstances of my death, they would probably not be upset for very long.
Oh.
In fact, I think if I were to have died in that battle, I think they would have been pretty okay with it.
Some sort of, glorious battle death thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man, I heard chickens. I remember when Wes and Evaethe.
Oh, welcome back, Fey Keepers.
Oh, Fey Keepers.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good.
Doesn't feel right with only two of us. I mean, I guess there's still multiple. So
I thought there were 5 of them.
You know what?
What?
I just realized we never did get those things that Evaeth's friend was looking for. I mean, I found them. I think I found a bunch of tools. Look kind of expensive, but I kind of closed the box back up before the all that happened.
I guess they did say on the boat that they had picked up things, but honestly... Ugh. I suppose I should go back before they take off and make sure those get unloaded so they don't find... I don't know. Nope, I don't care.
Alright, well, I guess we'll keep going then.
Callista doesn't know who I am. It's fine, right? Wait, no, we did talk to Callista.
Oh, that's her name.
I think so. I'll have some. You know what? I'll have somebody send a message to the ship. I'll go find somebody and. Oh wait, I don't have any money. Les kept all my money. Ah, shit.
I think I've still got my money. You can use them if you want.
As the two of you approach the tree, you notice a rather befuddling sight. The five mind are gathered together having a conversation with a very tiny version of the fifth member, Astalda, but also, standing amongst them, is a perfectly whole, intact, and healthy-looking Eressea. And with that confusing mystery, we will draw this session to a close.
Okay. All right, everybody, cameras back on because we're gonna
Oh,
flip
yeah.
to
no.
faces.
All right, everyone
One moment. Okay, there we go. Hi.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened.
Uh,
Wow.
So,
Wow.
So that's a whole session that happened. I guess we'll do our outroductions. Thank you everybody for coming to today's session of Into the Fey. Who wants to start?
yeah.
I'll start. I died, so
Okay.
I'll start. I'm fine. So I'm Chris. You can find me on Twitter at Kiss of Hemlock. Listen, I show up and play D&D to get hurt, so this is like wish fulfillment for me. I don't know what y'all are so upset about. I am also a cast member of the Fey Forge Academy, which is an actual play 5e podcast set at a magical school. You can also catch me on Tuesdays on We Are Nerdsmith over on that Twitch channel, playing another actual play, actually, and it's a good time. I might need to prepare for some more character deaths now that I'm realizing where some of my games are. Have a lot of cool stuff on the horizon. Would love if you would come follow me on Twitter so we can hang out and be friends, and you will be the first to know when all the new stuff gets announced.
Awesome. Say one word for me.
Word.
Thank you. Do you want to popcorn that to somebody?
Hell yes, my partner in death, RJ. My main squeeze. Let's do this.
One word.
Go.
Hey everybody, it's me, RJ. You can catch
One
me
word
at
from
RJ.
Chris. Sorry.
I thought I said something. Oh wait,
There.
hold on. Blip. Go.
Hey everybody, it's me, RJ. You can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and probably vent about death. I'm all over the place on the internet, and I normally tweet whenever I go live or retweet whoever's posting the go live notification. So if you want to see what I'm doing, catch me there. I'm gonna pop it over to Eressea. So, Bo.
Hello, everyone. Oh. My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns. And I play Eressea Verno. You can find me over on Twitter at Dorky Teacher. You can find me on Tuesday over on Lucas G Varieties channel playing Alien RPG. We're getting very close to the end of that. And then Wednesday and Thursday over on my own channel, twitch.tv/just Dorky Teacher. where we're going to be playing some more Divinity Original Sin and Batman Arkham Asylum. On Saturday, you can find me over on Polished Cryptids channel for some more High Seas hijinks. And back here next Sunday, so I can get punched in the heart again. Yeah. Go over to Rake.
All right, ladies and gents, viewers of all pronouns, I have been Rakelai, voice of Snaac. You can also call me Rack or Rakolai. I don't really have a preference on how you say it. You can find me right here on Twitch. I've been actually streamed in a little bit due to the current climate of the platform. So if you are looking to support me in other ways, there are 2 other ways you can do so. First off, I do take art commissions for character portraits for tabletop games, just like the one that you've watched just now. The second way is I am a HobbyLink Japan affiliate. So if you would like to support me that way, you can find my affiliate link on my Twitter account at Rakelai. That's RAKO capital IAI. And you can go through that link, and I get a commission from every sale that you guys make there. So yeah, that's how you can support me off Twitch. And let's pop it over to our DM, Media.
Hi, y'all. I'm Media Flare. I didn't mean to kill anybody tonight. I promise. I am a voice actor and Twitch streamer, although I don't stream quite a lot of things on my own channel as of now. There will be a new show coming up. It's called It'll Be Easy, a TTRPG isekai. Bo will be joining me in that project. We will update you when we have an air date as it comes along. Otherwise, you can follow me at MediaFlare on Twitter. I mostly just share adorable pictures of my pregnant cat and talk about tabletop RPGs and whatnot. And if you are looking for someone to DM or act in your TTRPGs, feel free to contact me. My DMs are open. And I will popcorn that over to the boss.
It's me. If you could say one word real quick.
One word real quick.
Perfect.
That'll work. Hi, everybody. My name is Lady Dame, and I'm a late-night variety streamer and your host here for Into the Fae. I stream fairly regularly, usually 9 p.m. Pacific over here on this channel, a variety of games. I'm also the host of Smutty Saturday, which happens every Saturday at 9 p.m. Pacific, where I and several fabulous guests from around the community, both Twitch and TTRPG, get together and we read smutty fan fiction. It's really great fun. I also, TTRPG content creator, I am also in an actual play game over on Gona Hawkins' channel called Shifting Echoes. That's every other Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Central. So... I'm sorry, I got distracted there for a second.
The bottler's been making the same joke like 3-4 times tonight.
It's an automatic response to tentacles. It's an ongoing joke here on the channel. So that's that. If you want to find me, I am pretty much everywhere on the internet as the Lady Dame. You can check out what I'm doing via Twitter. And if you enjoy the channel, go ahead and toss a follow, like, support, retweets, all of that. You can also throw a sub this way, although I'm trying not to raise too much money here on Twitch anymore. So I have a Ko-fi and a fan house. Right now there's a lot of content in terms of like tarot card readings and character playlists on that. So if you like what you saw, want to help support some more of the content that I put out here, go ahead and give us a follow that way. And I want to thank you all so much. This was a doozy, so we're gonna go and probably decompress at the moment. Let's see if there's anybody who's streaming right now. It's kind of late in the night, I know, for the TTRPGs and Talespire, but let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Here.
Does anybody want to find somebody to throw a raid to?
But Josh is on.
Oh, Josh
is on.
Oh, perfect. Sad raid, let's go.
Just cry in someone else's channel.
It's
Just put a
fine.
bunch of crying emotes. That's your job,
everyone should
chat.
be spamming crying emotes.
Yeah, normally I have a raid message, but just spam whatever cry emotes you have. We're going to be raiding Joshua M. Simons, who is a dear, dear friend.
No context.
Oh,
No context.
Oh,
we're
shoot,
just all
no,
crying.
cancel, not Joshua M. Simons, it's Joshua Simons. I can't remember which one is which. Hold on. Those are different people. Joshua Simons. There we go. Perfect. All right. Thank you, everybody. You have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all next week for session 7 of Into the Fey. Right here at 5 p.m. Pacific. Bye.
Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a